explain to me why when it's time for me to shoot a video my neighbor's goat begins to belt. Like, I don't know why. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronica Olundi, and if today is your first time stopping by, hey girl, please don't make it your last. Click the subscribe button down below to subscribe to my channel, part of my family, and most importantly, part of my growth. And if you're a returning subby, hey girl, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for watching all of my videos. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Today's video, from the title, you already know we're going to be talking about things that cheapen your appearance, hair edition. This video is this topic is so long, it's so wide, so I'm going to be breaking them down in sessions so we can understand. So today's edition is on hair. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Please know that all of the things I'll be mentioning are solely my opinion. You do not have to agree with me, but I implore you to please try to be gentle with me in the comment section. Alright? First thing on my list is overlaid edges. Sis, you see those excessively dramatic baby hairs, those dramatic laid baby hairs? Let's leave them in 2022. As 2020 is ending, let's just leave them. Let's leave them. No matter how good or how expensive your wig is, especially your frontal wigs, or how expensive or how beautiful your ponytail is looking, the moment you give those dramatic edges, those ones that come like this and then they have like some curls, and it just gives me the ick, you know. It would just look cheap. Personally, it would look cheap immediately. Yes, it looks cheap. And then you go to those salons to lay your frontal wigs or to do your hair, and then they give you those dramatic baby hairs. And the funny thing is, some of us do not even know how to do it when it scatters. Like when we are left alone to dress up our hair, we don't know how to do it. So for me, clean baby hairs, simple edges will forever win. You do not have to go overboard. Doing those dramatic ones will just make you look cheap, or I don't know. But for me, just keep it classy, keep it clean, keep it simple, and you are good to go. So the next thing on my list is a badly laid frontal wigs. We all know frontal wigs are super expensive, and laying it is even more expensive. Installing it is even much more expensive. But when you see how some are made, it will make you not even want to buy any frontal wig. Like, sis, look at this. Look at this. Does this look nice? No, is it looking nice to you? If I come to your salon, bring my frontal wig to you, and you lay rubbish on my head, we're going to fight. We're going to fight. Since I'm not someone to fight, but we are going to fight. Do that, and person will just look cheap, as if you didn't even put in effort. Why? You just look cheap and not put together. A badly laid frontal wig, for me, makes you look cheap, regardless of how expensive the hair is. You just look cheap. For this next one, some of you are either going to beat me or agree with me. I'm talking braided wigs, especially those ones that try to imitate cornrows, natural cornrows. Babes, jig. You can't, no. Just follow. It's best to go to the salon, to sit for hours, let them do those cornrows on your head, than to get those wigs. No matter how we try to make it look nice, it cannot look like your scalp. Like, those layers cannot look like your scalp. Take a good look at this. Show nice lojo, show fine, show jorun gidi lojo. No, like, in translation, does this look nice? Is it making sense to you? Don't get me wrong, some look super realistic and beautiful, but some, they are nothing to write home about. Absolutely nothing to write them about. And also, I think if you are going to go for any of those braided wigs, try to know the shape of your hair to know what exactly suits you, because I feel like it adds to the beauty or it adds to the ugliness. So the next items on my list are bonnet and hairnet. Oh my god. See, girl, I've been guilty of this as well. But luckily I've been discharged and acquitted. But the offense will forever haunt me. Let me give you guys a backstory. If you're in this part of Nigeria, you would know there was a time everyone was struggling to get their BVN done, bank verification number. We were all struggling to get it done. So back then I was in school, done with my exam. So the only thing that was keeping me was getting my BVN. So I would be able to access my bank account, right? So we're all struggling with my friends, waking up quite early just to get it done, blah, blah, blah. So one early Friday morning, getting dressed, rushed to the bank, and I was able to get it done. Thank God. So the reason why I said that incident will forever haunt me is because the picture linked to my BVN is one where I'm looking nice, but I'm wearing hairnet. It will forever haunt me because it is not a picture that I can change. So don't be like me, wearing hairnets. Well, I've changed, but don't be like me back then that would wear hairnets just because I was in a hurry. Don't. So bonnets and hairnets were actually made to be worn at night just to keep your perfectly styled hair intact, so it won't be messy while you sleep, so you can actually rock them the following day without you having to stress yourself about restyling, recurling, and whatnot. So it is not something to wear during the day just because you're running errands. You put on a cute outfit and then you wear a bonnet or a hairnet. No, it is not. At its best, if you're trying to keep your hair intact during the day while running errands, use a vintage scarf. Why do we have vintage scarf? Use vintage scarf instead. Or if you're trying to give like the cute homeless girl vibe, do not wear a bonnet, do not wear a hairnet. Use a vintage scarf. Or you will just get a picture of yourself wearing it that you cannot change forever. Don't be like me. I've warned you guys enough. Don't be like me. So if you're running errands and you're trying to give the cool homeless girl vibe where you're wearing a sweatshirt, a jogger, or biker shorts, don't use a bonnet. Use a vintage scarf and you go just fine. I'm not don't carry a net and bonnet up and down. It's not a cool look. No, you might think you're cool, but cool. Go to a bossy. Don't try it. And if you've been doing it, stop it. It doesn't make sense. Stop it at all. Stop it. Funny thing is, some of these men don't like their wives wearing it. They don't, and that's because hairnets, if worn for too long, start smelling. And when you even choose to wash itself, it doesn't even dry as quick as possible, so you'll be able to throw it on the following night or that same night. So stop using it during the day, or stop using it for so long till it starts smelling. All right. I personally do not protect my hair with either of it. I use scarf. If I'm trying to protect my wig, protect my braids, I use scarf. So I would suggest to start buying vintage scarf or any kind of scarf that you can lay your hands on. Start and do away with your hairnets. Bonnet you can keep sharp, but do away with your hairnet. Thank God they are not really in vogue anymore. So the last thing on my list is overly accessorized hair. Especially those bridal hair. Yeah, sis, I went there. Yeah, like you see those cute bridal hair where there is a bun in front like this as a bang, and also there is a bun at the back. It's fine on its own, it's fine. Then you will now see a hairstylist, a bridal hairstylist. She will now come because the bride bought so many hair accessories. They want to use all of it at once. They'll put pins in the bun in front, put in the one in back, put clips, then they will now put a band. Who tell you say too much shine they fine? Oh, true. Who tell you say too much glitters they fine? Who? As a hairstylist, who told you that too much glitters is fine on a bridal hair? Who? pick a side. Just because a bride has bought so many accessories, it is in your own professional state to pick the one that would suit the bridal hair that you have chosen to make for her. If you're going to be using clips, use only clips. Pins, use only pins. If it's hairband, use only hairbands. Don't try to use all the bridal accessories that you can lay your hands on at once. No, simple will forever be classy. And I'm not saying you should be mediocre, but for bridal hair, keep it simple, keep it classy. Don't try to do too much or you just make your bride look like a clown. Don't. And with that, we have come to the end of today's video. So if you feel like I left anything unsaid, feel free to leave it in the comment section so we can learn together. And if you found this video interesting, feel free to like, comment and share. If you are yet to subscribe, do not forget, click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. So until next time,